Hello, this is Patrice, and this is my first tutorial, and I hope it goes well. As you can see, I've been busy doing this pram cover here, and the stitch, I just love it, and I thought I'd like to share it with you. And with this, the royal blue one, I've done the edging with scallop edging, and I started on the white one, and I think it's very pretty. And it doesn't look as hard, it's not as hard as it looks. Actually, it's only 2 rows. So anyway, let's get started. You can make, with this, by the way, I chained 92 stitches, but you can make a lap blanket or a bedspread. You can do it as big as large as you want or as small as you want. But here now I'm only going to chain 23 just to show you. So first of all, by the way, all we need is a scissors, crochet needle, and this is a size 7, but it's your preference. You can use a larger needle or a smaller needle, and double knitting, junky wool, whatever. We're all different, and you can use whatever. So the first thing we do is start off, and we'll make a slip stitch. And this is the way I do it. People do it differently, but this is the way I've always done it. So this is my slip stitch. Put the needle in and chain 23. Twenty, 21, 22, 23. That's just the foundation row, but of course that's short. You do it to the length you want. So now we go to the 4th chain from the needle, and we do a double crochet inside there. Go through 2, go through 2, and we do that all along this foundation row. Try and do it not too loosely, but not too tight either, because we're going to work on the front posts and on the 2nd row. And those of you that have never done it before, it's not as hard as you expect, because some stitches you go to the back posts and front posts, but this particular stitch is only front posts, as you'll see on the 2nd row. This, of course, is the foundation row. So just work along like this till we come to the end. Make sure you go through the 2 strands of wool, not just one, so that it's a good, strong foundation row. Coming towards the end now. And actually, it's just 2 rows, and you just repeat the 2 rows all along, and then it's your choice if you want to put an edging to it. I did with my royal blue one, as you saw, and I think it's pretty. So this is the end. Pull your work tight just to tidy it up, and then as usual we chain 3 there at the end. Then we turn our work over and we start our 1st row. This is actually the 1st row, but this one, these 3 chains that we did in the last on the foundation row, we class that one as the 1st stitch. So we go to the top of the 2nd one here, take of the chain up here, and do a double stitch. Now we're going to the posts. The 1st post, we go behind it, go under the wool there, and go through the 2 and 2 again, which is double crocheting, and again here. That's 2 front posts. Then we go back to the next stitch, but to the top. Make sure you go through the 2 and there, and we carry on like this. Posts, 2 posts, just like that. 1, 2, and then to the top again, making sure we're taking the 2 strands of wool, not just 1, and then 2 front posts again, just like this. I hope you can see it. That's why I've used the white. I'm thinking of making a bedspread for next winter, and my sister wants one now as well, so I'm going to be very, very busy, because I'm not sure how many stitches, how many chains I'm going to have to do there. So anyway, continue like this to the top, then to the front post and another front post, and then back. I think you might have an idea now how to do it, hopefully. And then another 2 coming to the end of this first row, and then to the top, and 1 post at the end, because we come into the end, but we use that as the last post there. Now 3 chains again, and we're turning it over. You can see it's starting to shape up, but it's still not quite like this. But this second row, you will see the waffle stitch coming in. So we turn here now. We're doing the opposite now. Opposite. Now, instead of doing 2 front posts, we're going to do 1 front post, and we're going to the top twice. So the first one, we're going to the first one we do there, because this is classed as the first, but that's really the top one, because we worked that one from the other side. And this first front post, we're here now. So the 2 tops now, 2, we go to the top of the next chain, and again, and just 1 front post here. And you'll see it's shaping up. And if you can see here, to the top again, 1, 2, and 1 front post, and then again 2 up the top, and 1 front post. That's all along the second row, and that's all it is. And with the next row, the third row, we go back to 2 front posts. So I'll finish this off, and I'll just show you that you could just go back to the first row again, and I'll show you that it's shaping up, and you can see the scallop, the waffle stitch plainly now. So 2 there, and this 2 front posts there. Now then, I'm just going to show you how it's starting to look very much like the waffle. So 3, again, turn your work and go back to the first stitch again. So 1 at the top. I think you might have I hope you have an idea now what I'm doing. And then 2 front posts. And that's all it is.